Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Men's Corner.
The reason we gather here every single time is because there are topics that nobody else is courageous enough to address, which either makes us three the smartest people in the room, the bravest people in the room, or the fall guys, and we just don't know it yet. But one way or the other, this is about to be the most interesting time you're going to spend in front of your TV screens. Mark my words on that. This is Men's Corner. And on this episode, we're going to be talking about the long debated topic of abstinence. Is there any point to it? Who actually does it? Does it work? Why on earth are you doing it to yourself? All that and a bag of chips when we return. I'm Andre Blaze. Men's Corner starts right now.
Abstinence is a drug that you take. Or I don't know. Can somebody tell me?
I don't know. But Naka says it's when you refrain from having sex. That's what they said.
There's nothing called abstinence. It's an illusion. Open your dictionary right now. There's no word called abstinence.
I've checked my dictionary. That part doesn't exist. I mean, it's abs, ABS, there's absence. They just kind of skipped. I don't know.
Abstinence has no definition. It's a myth. It's like watching 300 the movie. Nobody died. All those guys, they are still alive. Nothing is called abstinence. There's no definition for it.
I think that word kind of defines itself. When you stay away, like you avoid any form of getting down, that's abstinence. Any form of getting down, stick to that.
In the real sense of it, abstinence says refrain from sex. Masturbation is not sex. It's oil and gassing.
My brother, if you are masturbating, or sister, don't let the guy say, I'm only mentioning that. If you are masturbating, you are not abstaining from anything.
Yes, you're abstaining from getting down, but you're also treating yourself like you're holding yourself back so that you don't fall prey. Don't worry, you're forgiven.
I feel there needs to be, it's not even I know there needs to be an opposite sex for sex to actually happen. So if you're masturbating, that's sex with yourself. There's no way you can catch any STD from sex. You can't catch HIV. No herpes. You cannot be Usher when you're masturbating. So I think abstinence and masturbation is not the same thing. If you're masturbating, it's still some sort of abstinence. Yeah.
If you're going to abstain, it has to be 100% complete going away from any sexual activity. You can't be masturbating and you are thinking that you're abstaining from sex. At the end of the day, you think, oh, I'm actually not having sex with anybody. You're having sex with yourself.
Masturbation that's not part of it, sadly. But once you're having sex, you're not abstaining from, you're not practicing abstinence. But once you're rolling dice, like throughout the day, at night, and pardon you,
If you're masturbating, it's not abstinence. You are just like Inception. It's sex within the sex. We imagine that you're having sex. We're actually having sex.
You can't come and say you're not coming. You're an overcomer.
Abstinence in marriage can actually help because it gives you guys a room to reinvent things. I'm not married, so I wouldn't know. But I feel like it's going to be a very good idea if you guys stay away from each other for like a month or 2 months or 3 months, depending on how you can take it.
Why would I marry you? And you're telling me that I will not touch my wife? You people are not even serious in this Men's Corner. I will marry wife, put ring. How many months? How many years? You know how much I saved to buy that ring? You're not telling me I will not touch. Come on, will you get out of here? Who is not going to touch what? We are going to have children. How do you want us to do it if we are abstaining? Come on, behave yourself. Even when the children have stopped, you have to watch the pipe and don't forget it. If you are marrying me, just know that abstinence is not on your agenda. It's not on your list. Or else, okay.
Welcome back to Men's Corner. Now I want answers. What time is good to have sex?
First of all, guys, You disappointed me.
Are you doubling for an extra in the? Do you remember the time? Video?
I would have expected. At least I expected something a bit more intelligent, guys. I said it. Yes, I broke the wall. Yeah, I'm sorry. But listen, yeah, about when is the right time? There's a certain thing our society has kind of like instilled upon us that you have to cross a certain age and then you start to make up your own. You make your own decisions for yourself. Whatever society you're in. If it's 18, if it's 21, if it's 26.
So you're essentially just going to follow the legal age?
No, I'm not going to follow on legal age. I'm also going to say that it relies very much on your personal, how to put it now. Well, we're doing this again, I know. I'm like beating around the bush, I'm sorry. But
no, you've beaten every blade of grass
the problem, and this is the problem, is that even I am under so much pressure to put my finger on it and say, this is when or how you should start having sex. And as a Catholic, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying.
Don't make it about me. I'm just sitting here in my own corner. You want to drag me inside your problems.
You should.
I don't understand.
Let him tell you.
Answer your question.
I'm done. I'm done.
So what's your answer? You're Catholic, that's your
You
answer.
have no answer, Naz. Oh, man.
We're individuals. You can make up your own
So
dumb
if I
mind.
want to start at 8, is that okay?
No.
Individual.
That's wrong. That's wrong. You
So
have
when
to be grown
is-
up.
so
You have to be
when-
an adult.
When
You
is
have to
not
be an
wrong?
adult.
When is not wrong?
So what?
When you've thought about all the consequences, whether moral, whether legal.
So if I can think about all of them in 5 minutes, legal, moral,
as long
and
as you're of age, why not? And
What
if-
is of age?
If you're 18 or 21, depending on the society you're in, hey.
So he falls back on the legal age.
Answer this question. You're asking me. You answer it. You don't make me the one who, like, you
Martin
know.
is angry.
What is this? Did someone?
Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's switch gears, right? Sexual abstinence, right? It's a growing phenomenon worldwide. I mean, the men going their own way movement exists, which is actually pretty much the spearhead of the movement worldwide, okay? But are there ever times when there's a negative side effect
To abstinence?
to abstinence? Yeah. Is it always healthy?
Inside marriage.
Of course, yeah. Well, you could do that if you guys have a conversation
Why
about it.
would you
But
want to
about
abstain?
healthy,
Yeah.
all I can think about is I've seen a lot of research where, at least for men, where you're supposed to ejaculate often, which to prevent a lot of things, right? I don't know that.
There is a row of 14-year-old boys right now who are just going,
Not for them.
Justified.
Yeah, but I
you
mean,
gonna get this
we've seen a
work.
lot of talk about prostate cancer.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
something else I saw recently as well with whether it was stroke or something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
I know
But
about
you're
the
supposed to
prostate cancer,
ejaculate
but yeah.
often because
To lower
prostate
the
cancer,
risk.
when your prostate is full, and you're not shooting your shots.
Andre is drinking to that.
woo, wow.
So yeah, that's the only thing that comes to
This
mind.
is a good drink.
Some people might say, okay, well, if you can abstain and masturbate, and that also helps. But I don't think masturbation.
Yeah, okay.
You know what?
So big topic. Does masturbation negate abstinence?
Yes.
Why do we keep going back to
Nobody
masturbation?
does.
Well, nobody answered it.
Why do we always?
Yes.
Are you on the yes?
Yeah.
This should be masturbation corner. Why? Every
That's
You
corner,
have
right?
ruined it.
Like that corner.
There.
Every season
There.
masturbation.
Would you like some lube? What's wrong with this guy?
I don't need lube. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Bareback Jones has spoken.
Does it negate what? What was that question again?
Does
Before you jump into
negate
masturbation,
abstinence?
does masturbation
No,
negate
if you
abstinence?
masturbate, I don't think you're abstaining.
Yeah, but hold up. So if I say I'm abstinent of sex, right? But I masturbate but don't have sex.
You're not abstaining.
You're abstaining from sex.
You're abstaining from sex, but you're not abstaining from
But abstinence, like I say, for me,
sexual activity.
it's sexual activity, whatever it is that
Yeah.
it encompasses. I mean, we can narrow it down to sex now because most people think of abstinence when they think of the campaigns against like HIV and all of that, which is contact with somebody else.
True.
What was that? The ABCs of AIDS: abstain, be whatever, and condoms. I can't remember what it is.
Be whatever.
Be safe.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I got it.
You are not giving any public health announcements. No. We're going to jump off and go and see people who might have remembered their ABCs a bit better than the guys on this show.
I got it right.
Our female contributors are coming up, and you can already guess at some of the comments that are going to be heard. But nonetheless, here they are. Men's Corner will be right back.
Abstinence is when you deprive yourself from something you enjoy, either for a good reason or because you've overdone it or because they told you to in church, I think. That's what abstinence is.
To abstain from something is to stay away from something, is to deny yourself of that thing, is to avoid the thing, is to not be in contact with that thing.
Abstinence is just staying away from something on purpose.
You see this thing, you're abstaining from it. This is you. This is your way. This is the thing. You don't come in contact, ever. That's what abstinence is.
Abstinence is not engaging in any sexual activity.
Well, I don't think that abstinence only relates to sex, but because it's been used so much in the context, in sexual context, so it's become like a sexual word.
I think it's a moral value. It's not a fad. It's not a new trend.
It's not a new fad. Abstinence has always been, Momsy, hammered that into my head. Stay away from men. If a man should touch you, you get pregnant. Just like this, touch. If a man should see your pants, you get pregnant. Now I dry my pants outside, mommy. Okay, I'm missing the point. It's not a fad. It's actually something I feel people should learn to practice.
A lot of guys are always like, I understand, be abstinent. I mean, sex is overrated, even me safe. But just smokies, they're already naked. So, yes, it's definitely not something that is stylish or in vogue. I think it's a moral value. I think, it should be encouraged.
We're always talking too much about morals these days in this country. I don't know I think everyone should just do whatever they want to do. It's not about encouragement or discouragement. Like, let your freak flag fly if you want it to, I beg.
For me, I think the best time for anybody to have sex is when you're married. You can just relax when you're having sex. You can literally have sex, go to church and raise your hands and the thunder will not strike you. Like, it's more convenient. Like, if you get pregnant, nothing, they will sigh. You're supposed to be pregnant, you're married. And if you have STD too, I don't know what to say about that.
When your spouse has an STD and you can't define where he got it from, abstain. When you've had way too many children and it's like, you just are fruitful and you just multiply anyhow, please abstain.
If you're with someone and you just don't want to have sex, then you go, girl and boy. But if one of you cheats on the other one, don't complain. No. Let it be a mutual agreement and for the right reasons.
My own marriage shall, when I marry, I don't think that I would want to abstain from sex. With my husband, what are we really doing? What was married about then at that point? Because marriage is a lot of different things, but the sex is important too. So I don't think I would want to abstain. I don't want to abstain from sex when I'm married. But for other married couples, that's their problem and their business, whatever they decide to do. But from Kemi Small's angle, I don't think it's healthy.
I think it's safe to say that women have a different opinion of abstinence from men.
Do you think, sorry, just to cut you in there.
Yeah.
Who do you think is better able to abstain?
Guys.
What, in the genders?
Yeah.
I think men.
Men.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd say men.
Why?
Don't believe the hype.
Which hype?
Yeah, I'm coming into the fact. Women will always tell you that, I just zeroed in.
No, women have that whole, no, I'm a woman. I don't even enjoy the sex.
Man.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Look at it. Yeah,
there's always that one person they go to and keep secret. They keep it secret. They're like, shh, please.
And that's the guy who always looks a certain way at the office.
And this is the guy that always
He's
comes
the
back
plumber,
to tell.
He's the guy who comes to the office looking like this.
So trust
Today,
me.
how was your day?
The guy says he's
that
done.
DSTV
he's done.
guy that's always coming to fix your DSTV.
Yeah. Oh, he's fixing your DSTV. Right?
He's fixing your coverage.
Okay. You guys are the worst. The absolute worst.
Don't we get paid for it?
Under what circumstances can a couple, married, dating, but under what circumstances can a couple abstain?
In a lot of circumstances. There are some people who do that. I've seen an article where abstinence is supposed to renew your sex life.
Yeah?
Where you abstain for a while and then...
Yeah. I agree
and
with
marriage
that.
is the one place where the urge for sex can die. I mean, if you're with someone for 35, 40
you know you guys
years,
are not. You know you guys are not advertising this
I'm
thing
not speaking for
at
myself.
all.
No, but if you stay with someone, it's a known fact that if you stay with someone for 3-4 decades, there's going to be points where you're like, And I've seen an article where it says that, you know, abstaining completely could actually refresh your sex life. Also, for health grounds.
What's the
No. Answer the question.
It's a simple question. Don't
Answer the question. Don't jump out of
What's
it.
the question again? I got one.
Are there grounds where...
Are there grounds where you can abstain while you're in a relationship?
Inside of a relationship, there are many. I can think of some very weird one.
And for Jesus. If you're not married, don't do it.
No, inside of a relationship. Okay, a relationship doesn't just mean when you're married. But yeah, if you're a religious person, that's one.
Give
and
your
then
life to Christ.
I can't think of any. No, I don't think.
Wow.
No.
I knew that's where this was going.
No.
I actually knew that.
I mean, I'm putting myself in that situation and thinking that would I be able to abstain from my? Have you seen my wife's bum?
Wow.
This white ball.
No, but it's just my wife's.
I've often
my
thought
point is
that there's
I
something
cannot
highly
resist
artistic about it.
I can't resist
Have you look at how marble white that is?
I don't know what's happening.
I cannot resist.
Are there things inside there that I'm not aware of? I'm sorry, were you saying something, Masino?
I'm done. I'm done.
on.
But it's a fact. No, I don't think.
Okay.
Meal. I can't.
So you don't believe in abstinence,
I can't.
and you do.
I don't think I believe in it. I said
He's
it's
able-
possible.
He did
to.
not answer.
But do you
No,
believe?
but what I said. No, you didn't ask me if I believed in it.
Okay, do you believe in abstinence?
Yes.
Inside of a relationship.
Yes.
Okay,
Inside,
no,
outside.
inside of a
Do you-
married
Hold up.
relationship.
Wait.
No.
Do you?
No, that's it.
Marriage, no.
Okay, good. Then we're on the same
Relationship,
page.
yes. What's
Do
the
you
one?
believe in abstinence?
But like I said,
Yes.
like
For the
I
greater
said,
part of
But
my-
you just said there's
No.
never.
I was speaking
no,
within
but
the
there are- like I said, if there are times when it's recommended, if you go to a hospital and they say, don't sleep with your wife.
It's only
If not, something with that place will explode. Anything can happen. So I said, if circumstances bring it up,
what could possibly
Oh
be the
man,
reason?
married people, you guys have
I can't believe this.
do's and don'ts of abstinence. Let's start with Mazino, since we seem to have such.
I'm the confused one. I don't think I have a do or a don't for abstinence. If you're married, don't abstain. I mean, that is the reason why you guys are married. It's to be
It is.
you
intimate.
have legal sex.
It's to be intimate with each other. And I believe that if you stop
But intimacy
having
is not
sex-
always about sex.
No, I agree.
Bingo.
But I think that inside of a marriage, if you stop having sex, you're going to create a gap in between the two.
And you will explode it.
So I don't believe in abstinence inside of a marriage.
Okay.
Outside of marriage, in relationships, there are reasons why you should. And these go from social pressure to religious or moral reasons. And it depends on you. I'm not going to answer that one for you. Period.
Okay, Mazino.
Mazino wants a high five right now, but it's not happening.
I will do it myself.
Go for it, man.
Break it on.
Do's and don'ts.
Don't for me.
Okay.
And this don't is a clear case of do as I say, not as I do. Don't have sex before marriage. That's
Why
what I'm
does he
saying.
keep saying that? You know why I keep saying that?
I know. We all know why he says that.
Don't!
Okay, do's and don'ts. Do abstain.
For 90 days, and then after that, it's a habit.
Actually, real talk, right? No,
That's what
seriously.
he's about to say anyway.
No. Real talk. Whether you're married or not, right? Abstinence has one hidden benefit that most people never talk about. If you're trying to stick with one person, abstinence is the most surefire way of creating renewed attraction in that situation.
Really?
Was that not what I was saying? You were laughing
Yeah,
at
no,
it.
ignore Mazino.
You know, when he says things, especially at the end of the show, it makes more sense.
So I was not making sense.
No, but seriously.
Your driver.
No, but seriously. Abstinence will create renewed attraction. It makes the sex infinitely better. But more than anything else, it actually gives you...
For how long though?
Well,
90 days.
I've abstained at different points, and it's always been weird. Yeah. Longest was like a year and 2 months.
Eh?
Yeah.
You abstain from what? Smoking, I get. You. I know you.
This Calabar boy.
I know this guy.
You know what?
I know
I'm
this
done.
guy.
I'm done. I can't have intelligent conversations
It's lies,
with this lot. We're going. That's it. We're done. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Men's Corner. This is the Doubting Thomas called Mazino. This is Ebuka
He's the religious one. Don't have sex.
And I am
I'm
the
a
devil
Christian.
of the peace. Stick two horns right here. Men's Corner will be back Sooner than you know. Thanks for watching and have a great day ahead.
My drink is finished.
That's a sad thing.
Look, if you cannot abstain, use a condom, all right? That's if you're not with your partner. And if you're saying you're abstaining, abstain.
Don't ever feel pressured into having sex. If you want to abstain, feel free.
Whenever you want to abstain, don't do it based on what people are saying. It's cliche right now. Hashtags are being formed on social media, and people feel like it's a cool thing to do. It has to be from the personal point of view.
Abstain. Do abstain. Stay away. Say no to sex and drugs. Say no to men and their organs that they come pointing at you like guns. Say them hello. Keep it to yourself.
If you're going to abstain, make sure you stay away from dodgy bars, fine boys, fine girls, any of those X-rated sites, anything that unnecessarily turns you on. It could be ice cream, noodles, gummy bears, whatever.
Do whatever you're going to do, I don't know.
Step on the line.